Our story begins on the wild, wind-lashed moors of northern England, a place where the sky is always storm-charged, and the land itself seems alive with emotion. A new tenant named Mr. Lockwood arrives at Thrushcross Grange, a quiet estate, and soon visits his landlord at a darker, more ominous house called Wuthering Heights. Inside, he meets a cold, mysterious household, a brooding Master Heathcliff, the bitter young woman Catherine Linton, and the rough young man Hertan Earnshaw. The atmosphere is unsettling. Strange whispers echo at night. Lockwood senses that this house hides a terrible history, a story of love, betrayal, revenge, and generations of suffering. He turns to the housekeeper, Nellie Dean, who agrees to tell him everything. Decades earlier, Wuthering Heights was a simple, lively home ruled by Mr. Earnshaw, who had 2 children, Hindley the heir, and Catherine, who was wild, passionate, and fearless. One day, Earnshaw returns from a trip with a mysterious orphan boy, dark-haired, intense-eyed, whom he names Heath. From the moment he arrives, Heathcliff becomes the center of conflict. Earnshaw loves him more than his own son. Catherine becomes his soulmate. Hindley grows jealous and cruel, but as children, Catherine and Heathcliff are inseparable, wandering the moors, sharing dreams, daring each other to break rules, wild and free like the landscape itself. Their bond is deeper than friendship. It is a connection of spirit, fierce, eternal, and destructive. When Mr. Earnshaw dies, Hindley inherits the house and immediately reduces Heathcliff to a servant. Humiliated daily, Heathcliff hardens inside, storing his pain like fuel for a future fire. Meanwhile, Catherine meets the refined Edgar Linton of Thrushcross Grange. His elegant manners, wealth, and peaceful home stand in complete contrast to Heathcliff's roughness. Catherine becomes Tornedger, offers a comfortable life. Heathcliff is the other half of her own soul. In a moment of tragic honesty, she confesses to Nellie, "I am Heathcliff," but she also admits she cannot marry him because of his low status. Unbeknownst to her, Heathcliff overhears only the rejection and vanishes into the night. Heartbroken, Catherine falls ill from grief. Edgar proposes when she recovers, and she marries him. Though she loves Heathcliff more deeply, she chooses a life of luxury over passion. Years later, Heathcliff returns transformed, wealthy, confident, dangerously calm. But he hasn't returned for reconciliation. He has come for revenge. Heathcliff manipulates everyone around him. Hindley, now a gambler and alcoholic, becomes Heathcliff's financial pawn. Edgar's sister, Isabella Linton, falls in love with him, and Heathcliff marries her solely to hurt Edgar and Catherine. Catherine, torn between love and rage, collapses under the emotional turmoil. When she and Heathcliff meet again, their reunion is explosive, a storm of love, accusations, longing, and pain. They embrace passionately, but their happiness is impossible. Catherine is pregnant, weak, and emotionally shattered. Catherine gives birth to a daughter, Cathy Linton, but dies shortly afterward. Heathcliff's grief is monstrous. He begs her ghost to haunt him. "Be with me always, take any form, drive me mad. Only do not leave me in this abyss where I cannot find you." From this moment, Heathcliff's life becomes a relentless journey toward self-destruction, fueled by love, twisted into hatred. Heathcliff now gains full control of Wuthering Heights, enslaving Hindley's son, Hetton, and raising him in ignorance, just as Hindley once did to him. Isabella flees Heathcliff shortly after giving birth to a son. Linton Heathcliff, a sickly, frightened child who later becomes another pawn. Years pass. Young Cathy, Catherine's daughter, grows up at Thrushcross, Grange-Nescent, curious, unaware of her mother's tragic past. Heathcliff forces her into a marriage with his weak, dying son, Linton. When Linton dies, Cathy becomes Heathcliff's venal captive, trapped at Wuthering Heights. Heathcliff now owns both estates. His revenge is complete, but he is empty. As the years pass, Heathcliff grows more haunted. He begins seeing visions of Catherine. The boundary between life and death dissolves. He wants only one thing to join her. He stops eating, stops sleeping. He wanders the moors, speaking to shadows. One morning, he is found dead in Catherine's old room, his face peaceful at last. With Heathcliff gone, Wuthering Heights begins to heal. Cathy and Hareton, who grew up enemies, slowly fall in love. Hareton's gentle nature and Cathy's kindness help them overcome the bitterness of the past. They plan to leave Wuthering Heights together and move to Thrushcross Grange, beginning a new life founded on compassion, not hatred. The novel ends with Lockwood visiting the peaceful graves of Catherine, Edgar, and Heathcliff. The wind is soft now, no longer violent. The moors are quiet. It is as if the land itself sighs in relief, releasing decades of sorrow. Wuthering Heights is not a simple love story. It is a Gothic tale of passion, so powerful it destroys generations. A story where love becomes obsession, where grief becomes revenge, and where the wildness of the moors mirrors the wildness of human emotion. It is a story of Heathcliff, who loved too fiercely, Catherine, who loved too late. Two generations shaped by their tragedy, and two young souls who finally break the cycle. In the end, Emily Brontë shows that love can be creation or destruction, and sometimes it is both. Thanks for watching.